Like, most of us really know the story, right? Jesus is coming into Jerusalem and he's on a donkey, riding a donkey, and all the people on the sides of the roads are crying out, you know, Hosanna, and throwing palms in front of him. Like, that story is a parody. It is just a parody. And it's a sling-off at the Roman emperors. When there was a big war, or Caesar or Augustus or any of them, you know, won a big battle, what would they do? They'd have a monstrous parade, you know, and they'd go through an archway into Rome, and you'd have the conquering Roman legion with the emperor in charge up the top, all in white and all of that sort of stuff, you know. You'd have the conquering army, you'd then have all the slaves, and you'd have all the enemies. A bit like a military parade of power, of real power, right? Except it's not power, it's just military might, right? Not. So Jesus comes and gives all of that 2 fingers. Gives all of that 2 fingers. The real power exists within us to change our very beings, to learn and to be and to create and to be loving and share with one another. That is the real power, to turn our lives around, to realise this world with its power structures and that is based on brutality. And there's another world based on loving compassion. And that loving world is healing in itself. The other one just leads to more wars and more brutality and more things. But the way of Jesus, the way of loving compassion, is the way that the world really runs on. We do, at our basis, we really do. So what Jesus is saying is, all that world, it's a sham. The real world is how we feel in the middle of the night when we've got all our terrors and all of our night terrors and all of that. And out of the midst of all that is, loving compassion comes and we feel at peace. Amen.